And to a story that we've been following since yesterday, investigators are holding an Annapolis man in connection with last night's mass shooting that left 3 people dead and 3 others hospitalized.
Police have now charged 43-year-old Charles Smith with several counts of second-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted second-degree murder.
It happened 8 p.m. along a stretch of Paddington Place in the Wilshire community for what we've been told was supposed to be a birthday party.
Dave Laval has been following this story for us this afternoon. He's joining us live from the scene. Dave, what do we know about the victims at this hour?
Good afternoon, Annalisa and Mark. What we do know are the names of the 3 victims. They are 55-year-old Nicholas Mireles of Odenton, his 27-year-old son Mario Mireles Ruiz of Annapolis, and 25-year-old Christian Segovia of Severn. Now, this area, this stretch of Paddington Place, as you can see, is still closed. We're told that it's going to remain that way for at least another day. All day long, federal and local investigators have been in the home of Charles Smith looking for evidence as to what prompted all of this Sunday night. What we are told by investigators and also people in one of the homes where Mireles' ex-wife lives, Mireles and his sons came here for a birthday party for Mireles' oldest son. He wasn't here when the shooting started, but as we told you just moments ago, Mireles and his youngest son are among 2 of the 3 people killed. Now, earlier, just a few hours ago, local and federal investigators had held a news conference to discuss the investigation and where it stands and offer their condolences. And one of those people who spoke, Governor Wes Moore.
We will choose to do more than give hearts and thoughts and prayers, because that's simply not enough. We will choose to tackle the issues of violence in our communities head on, unapologetically and unafraid, because this moment demands that we be fearless.
Investigators said they did recover 2 guns at the scene, but at this point it's still not clear who owns them. As for Smith, he remains held without bond after a court appearance earlier this afternoon. Also, investigators have not ruled out that federal charges could be filed against him. That's because investigators are looking into the possibility this may have been a federal hate crime. We're live in Annapolis. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, have police released a motive behind the shooting?
Not at this point, Mark, and that's been one of the big questions that myself and other reporters have asked investigators on this. They are looking at several things, as you know, and one thing possibly that all of this could have been racially motivated. One thing, though, we did hear from neighbors last night is that this may have been the result of an argument over a parking spot, because the investigators told us that about 200 people were in this area. There was a large party here, and that apparently, and again, this is one of the things that investigators are looking at, is that one of the victims and Smith may have got into an argument over a parking spot, as Smith lives about 3 houses down from where I'm standing.